Alright, hi, my name is Zane. I hate to have to record it like this instead of just doing a screen record, but I can't get the software on my computer to work currently, and it's the final day, so I'm just doing what I am able to. Um, this is my final dashboard presentation. Uh, I just ended up using the data source we have, Global Superstore. I couldn't find anything of particular interest to me in the new union or that, so I just decided to use the dashboard presented. So for my question of interest, I ended up looking at what categories sell the most within each state of the US and what is their profit and how does it compare to the total sales of categories globally that's accessible within the database provided. So this first one I have here, it's just a spark line for the KPI. It shows the total sales of products within the US. This one is 2014. I do have a filter on the final dashboard that you're able to change the year on, but I just kept it hidden here. You could see the month changes at each intersection point. It shows the past year. This one is for 2014. The sales CY shows current year. That number represents the total number of sales globally, which is what I use to compare the US sales numbers to. And the 26.5% is actually the calculated field I ended up using. I played around with a lot. As you can see, I have current year, previous year for all of the represented ones in this data for both profit and sales. I ended up just using the percent change. This one shows the percent total increase from 2011 to 2014 globally and then within the US as well for profit and sales. So this one is for sales. I have another line showing the total profit. And again, this one is 2014, but on the final dashboard, I have it set to where, it's an interactive. Here is just a simple little table showing the overall categories and the sales within the US. I use this as a reference for the map in a way to make it interactive in the dashboard. Just the simple numbers here for the three big ones: furniture, office supplies, and technology. These are the categories that I was measuring the US sales numbers and profit against the global database. So this is, pretty simple, but mostly used as just a reference point. Here I have the map, not labeled because in the dashboard it just ends up being super messy, but as you hover you can see, the state, the category that is the most popular within that state, so it only shows one per state. So here we could see that in Nevada, the most popular was furniture for 2014, the profit and sales numbers of them. In California, it was furniture as well. You could scroll, just hover over anything. And it looks like furniture is popular most everywhere. But here we see in Vermont, it's office supplies. I thought for a second I had it set to a filter for furniture, but that is not the case. It's just seems that furniture is the most popular overall category in the US. Here I have just a simple bar graph with a few filters up here. You could set it to show just the furniture or office supplies or technology. And this is globally. So we saw that the US had a lot of popular furniture sales within each state. Globally, though, we see that technology is the most popular in the year 2014. We can also filter it 13, 12, and 11, all which seem to have technology as the highest and most popular globally. We could also, like I said, filter here which we want to see in what year. And finally, just putting it all together, I have my final dashboard. Here it shows the year and category filter we could see. I have pointed up to the top right. Filtering here changes everything we see, as well as the year filter. We could look at and decide which we want to look at, which category, and what year we want to see the data for. Like I said, my calculated field that I ended up using here was the change percentage, and we can see here right above the spark lines. This is where it comes into play, showing the total increase, as I said before, of sales in the US compared to the first year available in 2011. Those two numbers are the percent increase that's gone up since then in those 3 years. Like I said, the question I had was which categories sell the most within each state of the US and how it compares to the global numbers. And we were able to look, a lot of the global numbers have technology as the overall highest profitable category. Within the US, we saw a lot of furniture being those. These are also stat lines to show throughout the year how that category compares globally. So within the percentages of the sales current year, we could see the sales within the United States for all or a single category. I know it's nothing too fancy and it's a little scuffed with my presentation, but I hope you all found it informative, and I wanted to at least show what I had done instead of turning in nothing. Thank you all for your time, and have a great day.